Mostly all the poke characters need poke buffs. How to deal with bullshit. How to deal. Oh, I thought you said how to deal with bullshit. How to deal with Elisa bullshit. Well, that's a good question. I can help you out because I know her pretty well. Why does Elisa need buffs? I don't know who said that shit. Who told you that lie? That she need buffs. What can I do after leaves while standing 4-3? Just do while standing 4. While standing 2 or something. You gotta be careful to see how they react to this shit. A lot of people like to duck after 4-3+4. Is Julia too OD? Yeah, she's mad good. She's really hard to deal with. What is better change to you? Life increase or movement increase? Movement increase is a better change. You know, I know Elisa, you just need to step her. So if she does down forward 1, you step this way. If she does back 1, you step that way too. But then if she starts doing down back 3, you step the other way. And if she starts doing that, that's a homing move. You can high crush her though. Her running 3-4. Let me see how to do that shit. I don't remember how to do her shit. That's just a running move? I don't know what that shit is. Running 3-4, I think? I think it's running 3-4. I don't remember the rotation of that shit. Oh, okay. It's wow, running 3-4. I don't know if I could do it. Okay, there you go. That shit you can step it that way, but it tracks this way though. So if you think she's gonna do that, step that, and then take her back on. See? So this is some of the ways to deal with Elisa. You see? Also, you have to remember that her side step is really good, so she can evade a lot of Lee's shit. So you kind of, with Elisa, you want to do a lot of homing moves against her, because she can step everything Lee do. Like when I mean everything, she can step everything he do, no matter. You see, you do standing 3, she can step it the way it goes. She can't step down forward 1 though, but standing 3 she can step. Down back 3 she can step. Down back 3+4 she can step. Down 3 she can step. Down forward 2. Back. She can't step the back 4 though. Oh, she could. You see? Even back 4. So against her, you want to do real homing moves, because back 4 to Hitman, it tracks, but it's not a real homing move. So she can't step it if she's really close. So you want to, like, against Elisa, you kind of have to do homing moves a lot, and you have to delay your moves a lot against her, like a lot, because her tracking, her sidewalk is too good. So always, see, she can even step his 4-4-4. You see this bullshit? Look at this. What he did. You see? You see that bullshit? Yeah, it's hard, man. I have to delay it. If I do it instantly, she can step it. I have to actually delay this shit. I have to wait. It's rough, this matchup, man. Any character with a good sidewalk can slide step all the elite shit. So basically what I'm trying to say though, with you just gotta delay your shit and use a lot of homing moves, man. A lot of homing moves. But you also gotta be careful that she doesn't counter hit you with this. So down back 3 is -1. Huh? Because you about to have mash the phone in your face. Oh, it did? I was trying to stop it from I was trying to stop it what happened before it happened. That's why I did that. I didn't want the phone to fall in your face. Because you had it like this. I think, alright, tracking is consistent, yeah, in this game. Anti-Julia? I want me to go against all the characters. Somebody said Negan, right? So I guess I'll do Negan first. I'll do Negan, I guess, first, and then I'll do, I don't even know where Negan is at. Be careful with the phone. That's a big one. Negan is annoying. Yes, he is, especially online. Negan is very, very good online. Like, very, very, very good online. So I'll show a couple of stuff before I end the stream. Negan, basically, when you fight Negan is dumb online. He is. The thing with Negan that you have to understand is that his quickest buttons is that, which is 14 frames, and jabs. So he has to do a lot of that to get you off of him. So rushing him down is a good idea. You can counter hit him out a lot of the shit. So it forces him to mash back a lot. He has to do shit like that. You know, but you can step all that shit. So if you know it's a Negan is just trying to flowchart you with this, you can step him, like completely step him to his side. But then he could probably do down forward 1 to stop you from stepping that way. But that shit don't track the other way, so just learn how to step him and shit. But you could just rush him down and swing a lot against him. You see, his tracking is ass. You see that? Look, his tracking is really bad. I would just suggest just keep sidewalking his ass. Like, his tracking is really butt, man. Like, really butt. His down forward 2 tracks really well, so you have to be careful when you play against people that just doing that. But just pretty much just rush him down, sidewalk him a lot, bait him to do down forward 2, and be careful with this YOLO shit. It doesn't track and it's launch punishable, so. But in general, like his pokes, you could just get out of them. Yeah, he don't got no panic moves. But Negan players like Tommy and Sniper Wolf, they like to mash a lot. You see, his shit don't track. His shit don't track for shit. Also, this fake setup that Negan players like to do, that's not a real setup. That is not a real setup. So don't fall for that. So he doesn't really got no panic moves. So basically, against Negan, I would just suggest to stay in his face, rush him down. But at the same time, don't run into shit. Because Negan players like to keep out with that, like to do that. They like to do random back 1+2s. That shit launches on counter hit. The shit also, Negan, like, you know how Negan players like to run up and that? You have to remember that shit doesn't crush, so you can counter hit him out of it. And you can also sidewalk too. So stuff like that is like, Negan might do this. If you notice a Negan goes, see? You don't even need to care about that shit. You could just step it. But then he could do that. But you could just backdash too, and then you could reset the neutral. Also, let's talk about down back 3 on hit. He does DF1. See? That's why it's good to learn how to move. And remember, his down forward is -3. See? So just learn his buttons. What about if he does 2 of them? Does 2 of them, you can still step to that side. So keep stepping to that side. Force him to do something homing to stop him from stepping that side. You see? He has to do down forward 1. He could just do a random down forward 2, but you could just step and block. Plus, you can also 2-3 him, because that shit it's only +3, so. Yeah, you should if you don't want to guess wrong on stuff. That's what I would suggest. You don't want to guess wrong on stuff like that, so. But that's pretty much it with Negan, man. Just don't run into shit, because his keep out is really good. You don't want to play a keep out back and forth game with him. So that's why I would advise to rush him, but also be careful with his push and down forward 2s. Also, this shit, duck the second hit and launch his ass. This move is doesn't track. Well, actually does track that way. But you want to be stepping into this side, so it's Negan's right that is his weak side. You see his right and your left? It's also -14. Also, another thing about that move, You know how they like to do. Bang. That's a homing move. You have to be careful with that. And if he does a throw, you can actually react to that. See, you can react to that. This is mad slow. You can react to it. It has no range, so you could, if you use movement, you could just make it whiff and whiff punish. That's all with Negan. Any other questions about Negan before I go to the next character? I go to Julia. Anybody needs anything else about Negan? It's pretty simple. There's not much you need to worry about with Negan. Just rush him down and sidewalk to his weak side, which is his right, and you should be fine. Also, I'll show you this too. A lot of people don't know this. He does. See? Step it. You can also counter hit him, but sometimes they'll do 1, 2, 4. Also, something that people don't know. Let me show you. I'll show you how to escape this on counter hit. See? Hold down forward. If you get hit on counter hit with that, hold down forward, and you see, you get away from it. It's not guaranteed. If you hold back, he gets the whole shit. But if you hold down forward, you get away from it. So that's a good thing to know. So you won't get hit with that random nonsense. A lot of people don't know about that. Also, be careful if he goes into his stance after shit. That, because that shit low crushes. See? So be careful with that. I think that covers pretty much everything about Negan. That covers everything. I don't think there's anything else you guys need to know about Negan. There's nothing else. You know his duckable strings, right? He's good, but like the person has to play real solid, and don't be fooled by a lot of the online shit. A lot of the online shit people do with Negan is fake. A lot of the shit that's not supposed to work, but he works better online than he does off. So Julia, right, should be the last character I teach shit today. I'm starting to upload shit, so I uploaded a new video to YouTube. Oh, you said the low bat from stance? What about that? I don't even know how to do that shit. How you do that move? Oh, that's how you do it, alright. You could counter hit him out of it, but I would just, if you think it's coming, just block it, because it's slow. 21 frames, you could probably react to that shit. The only thing you could do is just guess in those situations. I think it's Fighting GM is my YouTube. It should be on my Twitch thing. If you go to my info for my Twitch, it showed my YouTube is there. So just go to my shit on Twitch. You can find my my YouTube stuff. All my information is on my YouTube, my Twitch info. Oh, it is GM Fizzle? Alright, I didn't know it was GM Fizzle. I forgot. But I'm gonna since I have a little laptop here and I learned how to edit shit from my stream, I'm gonna start uploading stuff like this to YouTube. I'm gonna start uploading a lot more stuff. You need to have something in your stream auto post your YouTube so people know. You need to have something in your stream auto post your YouTube. Oh, you do? Oh, because I know there's a future to auto post like stuff to my Twitch to my YouTube. I know, like a bot or something. Yeah, you could get Moonbot or Nightbot. Yeah, so one of y'all gonna have to DM me about that, cause I don't know if I can be able to do it, cause I have a little laptop. I can't stream on it. I can't stream on the shit, so maybe y'all could teach me how to do that shit, cause I don't know how to do that shit. Cause this is a PS4. I don't know if PS4 could do that. That's the issue. I do not know, cause I stream on PS4. That's the main issue. Yeah, I don't fucking YouTube. All right. You said at 28? Man, you could learn Tekken at 28, man. You can play this game at any age. Oh, you could? Alright, just send me the info and I'll see. Just use Stream Elements and connect it with your Twitch. Alright, I'm gonna check that shit out after my stream is over. Oh, word, Herdogan? Alright, Herdogan, just hit me up on my DMs or some shit so you can help me out. Alright, somebody asked about Julia, so let's just get it in because I'm falling asleep now. Julia is kind of rough because like stuff like elbow, at least if you play Lee, you can't step that shit. You could magic 4 her, you could down for a 2 hood, but you still gotta be careful because you might get whip punish or you might eat a high crush of some sorts. Oh yeah, high crushes too. That's a full combo. She has a lot of high crushes, so you gotta be careful trying to interrupt shit. She got the other one that I don't remember the notation to it. That she goes like this. That's another high crush. I don't remember the notation to that shit. So you gotta be careful, man. I think in general against you, Julia, she wants you to swing after she makes you block shit. See, you could magic for her, but see, she could do that to stop you from doing highs. So, quarter forward 2. She could do that too if she wants to. So you gotta be careful interrupting. Let's try that. Actually, no. Yeah, magic 4 and her out of it. That's crazy. What's that back forward move she does? Oh, you talking about? What's good, Chill? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. How you doing? On hits she could, right? Alright. So basically, you don't want to press buttons in between shit, because she's kind of a character that makes you block shit and then she finishes it. Same with fucking elbow. Elbow is meant to make you stand still and then bait you on block. So if you swing, you get hit with that. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the full string, or she could do elbow into sidewalk, because that shit is only... My bad. That shit is only -2 on block. So Julie is a lot of just block and wait a lot. Also remember, if Julia players do that, you know what I'm saying, it's minus. So that's keep out, but you could counter hit her. So if you notice you're playing a Julia player that's constantly mashing after hitting you with that, just magic for her or something. Because Julia players, they like to do down 1 into shotgun shit to get in. But you could just counter hit her because that's -1. But there's not much to really tell you about her besides just block and don't press shit a lot when you block her shit, because that's her strategy. She wants to see what you're gonna do on block pretty much so she can mix you up. But the spin stuff, you could just magic for that shit, or you could probably down 3, but they could do spin into duck if they think you're gonna do a high. So it's a lot of mind games to it, man. It's tough to fight her. There's not really no complete answer. I can't really just tell you, yo, do this against Julia, you know? Also, shotgun shit. Another thing about shotgun stuff is like, you can step it, you can step it to that side. You gotta time it though. It's actually this side, yeah, it's that side. Wait, what side is it? It seems you can step it both sides, but you have to time it. Yeah, it's actually that side. But you have to, the second hit tracks, so you have to sidewalk and block. You have to sidewalk and block. Shotgun doesn't track it, it don't. Also, not that move. What is it? Oh, that shit, okay. That move you can step it this way, but it tracks this way and is mad plus. So you can sidewalk and duck it. But you can step it that way. Yeah, online, that shit's a homing move. That's the thing with Julia that makes her mad good. So if you step in her running move that's plus this way, that tracks. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't track this way. You see what I'm saying? She got options for both sides, man. Very, very strong. That's why I ain't want to enter that online tournament, Mr. Tight, because everything is plus online, man. You can step that way. Thinking about coming back? Why not? The new season coming out, and the new season is supposed to be solid, chill. You should just wait till the new season comes out and play the shit, bro. Plus, you were pretty solid, too. You're not bad. Also, Fierce Crouch, this by itself, if you happen to block it, is minus 14. Some people don't know that. Julie's not underrated. Everybody knows she's good. I don't know anybody that thinks she's bad. Also, a thing about Julia is that most of her shit is minus 14. So if you have a good 14 frame Punisher, you can punish her a lot. You know? You can punish her a lot. So basically what I'm trying to tell you against Julia is just you want to block a lot. You want to block a lot and punish her a lot. That's basically what you want to do, man. When you block shit, don't retaliate all the time, man. So just block, man. I want to see you versus Anakin. I want to see myself versus Anakin too. You're not the only person. I want to see that myself too. Yeah, her standing 4 is punishable. A lot of people don't know that. So you can block and punish that shit. But you gotta be careful if a Julie player wants to be YOLO and do that. You're gonna get hit on counter hit the whole string. But most of her shit is minus 14. That's like her only weakness though, is that most of her shit is minus 14 and her standing lows are not that great. Like this low is good because it's 13. I mean, it's plus 3. So that's good. But she has to sidewalk to do it. But her standing lows are not that great. And this low right here, that shit is only really good online. Like online players be spamming the fuck out of that low. Because online it's like pretty hard to block, but it's kind of slow. It's 20 frames, 27 frames actually. So that's like an online low. So if a Julia player is doing that shit on a lot, he's just abusing the online bullshit. That shit is mad slow. You can react to that shit. Also, this is one of the things I forgot. What is it? This shit? Oh, let me do that. This is one of the shit Julie players abuse a lot. You could duck that. But the issue with ducking that shit though is, you know, the mix-ups, you know? You could, yeah, mix-ups, you see? You can hit out. Nah, you can't. You don't want to hit out of that. That's just rough. That's like the cheapest shit she got. That one, yeah. So you could magic full high out of it. So if you think she's gonna do that, you could, but that's just risky though. That shit is risky. So the mid and the low option you can hit out of it. It's the high shit that you can't. Which a lot of the Julia players do that. You see, if you mash, you're gonna get hit. That's just rough. That's just guaranteed too. That's just mad good. And that punch, it tracks. See that? You gotta fucking duck that shit. You gotta sidewalk and duck. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Nah, don't challenge him with your back on the wall. That's dumb. Oh, okay. I just noticed something. I would just block the low. It's only +2. Yeah, that's true. But you, yeah, I guess you could guess it. Yeah, yeah, you right. There's one thing I'm seeing. Basically, on hit, if you get hit with shotgun on hit, you gotta just hold that shit. You just gotta block. On block, you can hit out of it. You could counter hit her, but you gotta be careful with the high though. You can step it on block too. So on block, you shouldn't worry about it. On hit is the problem. On block is whatever though. You don't need to worry about that shit on block. On hit is a mix-up. That's about it with Julia, man. Her homing move, that shit's only +1. You gotta be careful with that, but you can counter hit out of that shit. But that's about it with Julia, man. Basically, you just want to block and wait what she does, because her whole game plan is kind of like Lee's, but it's like a more effective type shit. That she'll make you constantly block shit, and she wants you to retaliate to shit. So if you don't retaliate to her stuff, it's kind of hard for her to open you up. She has to do a lot of these. She has to throw you a lot. She has to do shit like this, and then mix it up with that. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of fierce crouch shit. She has to like take risks to open you up. She gotta do spin into knockdown low. So if you don't get hit by her fucking you know, her little traps and shit, she has to work kind of pretty hard to open you up, man. So pretty much you want to force her to start doing -14 shit and start taking risks. Because offensively is like, offensively she's only really scary when your back is on the wall. But if your back is on the wall, offensively she's not scary. You could kind of just block and, you know what I'm saying? That fierce crouch shit is pretty scary though, because it's annoying. You either eat the 4-4-3 or down 1+2 on the floor. That's pretty annoying. But it's pretty much if you think, let's say she knocks you down, right? Let's say she knocks you down or whatever, right? If you try to get up, after her knockdown shit, that's free if you try to get up. But if you stay on the floor, that's not free. You just eat this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that shit. You can also avoid that if she does that. You just gotta look at her Oki options. She has Oki options and shit. I think I pretty much covered her. And 4-2-1, you know 4-2-1 is you know, low high, right? It's low mid or whatever, and that's launch punishable. Basically, when you don't want to have your back on the wall against her at all, because that 4-2-1 shit is mad cheap. You can step that shit, I believe. I think you can step it. I don't even know where that shit is at. That 4-2-1 shit. 4-2-1 is OD. I do not know where it's at. War drum. There you go. That shit. That shit's OD. If she spaces it. See? It's guaranteed from spacing. She spaces it perfectly. But if you up close it, you can't. You see? And you can't sidewalk it. You see? So you want to duck that shit on the wall. You want to kind of bait it to know it's coming, because you can't step that shit. That shit's mad cheap. But it's launch punishable, so. But she has to space it perfectly for it to work. But up close, she could launch it. So pretty much against her, man, just sidewalk to her weak side, which is this side. But she also got tools to stop you. So it's kind of like, you kind of want her to force her to open you up so she could take risk and force her to do unsafe shit. But that's a lot of blocking. Pretty much you gotta block a lot against her, man. And you know, swing when you take your chances, man. It's really hard. Basically what I'm saying is that she's top tier, and you gotta work a little bit to beat her, man. There's not nothing complete to beat her. There's no retaliate every time you block some shit. And you know, her offense is like, she has to take risks to open you up. Like defensively is not very, unless your back is on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that scary. Like you could play neutral on her, just don't get hit on counter hit. And don't press every time you block some shit. Cause Julia is constantly doing shit to try to get you to swing so she can high crush you or counter hit you. Yeah, you gotta block against her, man. You can't retaliate to shit. You can't retaliate. You rather fight her than Safina? I'd rather not fight any of them. But on that note, thanks guys for watching. Yeah, it is. Well, offensively, she has to take risks, though. Offensively, she has to take risks. But if she doesn't want to, like, take risks offensively, she's not really going to do a lot of damage. Because it's mostly just down 3, side step 4, and back 3 or whatever. For her safety shit. All her other lows and shit that she needs to do damage is risky. So you can eat her chip low. But once you see a Julia player just doing spin into knockdown low and fierce crouch and shit, you can punish all that shit really fucking hard. So that's pretty much it, man. She's unsafe. Like, she's really cheap, but she's also unsafe offensively. So just force her to make mistakes and force her to, like, do punishable shit, like 4-4-1-4, all her -14 shit. You know what I'm saying? Her fierce crouch shit. She has to take risks. It is risky. Of course it's risky. But it's also risky because, like, that Julia player that placed top 2 at Evo Japan, he played risky as fuck. Because he knew everybody was just against Julia. It was smart because everybody that played against him was just kind of sitting there and playing defensively against him. Which is the way you gotta play against Julia, because you don't want to get hit on counter hit all day. But, like, by everybody just sitting there and playing defensively, just waiting, it allowed him to go YOLO. Like, he went super ham. Pretty much he really forced the 50-50. He forced the 50-50 OD. But the shit with forcing the 50-50 OD like that is that if somebody guesses right, you're gonna lose your whole bar. So the way he played was like a big ass gamble, but it worked because he was mixing up people really well, and dudes were just afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? They got scared because they were getting mixed up. But that style is mad risky. It's like really risky. You can, like, you guess right a couple of times, it would have been a wrap, but people were so scared. Yeah, he had to. I don't blame him for going like that. Plus, the shit was working. It wasn't like people was blocking any of his shit anyway. So, might as well go ham if people are not blocking it, you know? I don't blame him. It was good shit. But at the same time, it's mad risky. So, you know, pick what you want to do, man. She could get away with it. Her shit, even if she's playing risky like that, that shit is mad hard to block, man. Those shits are pure 50-50s, man. But also, one more thing before I go that I forgot to tell ya is that if she does, like, tries to mix you up with fierce crouch shit, you know, you could launch that. That fierce crouch shit don't track. So if you see her ducking, you might as well just step all the time. This is step. She has to do to stop you from stepping from crouching. She has to do that. So if she's ducking, just sidewalk. But then she's gonna start doing that to stop you from stepping. Also, her while staying forward is launch punishable on block. You get a free acid storm. So that's about it. It's kind of like Anna's fierce crouch shit that you want to step her when she does that shit. So you want to step it. Plus that's -14. But that's it. Yeah, you came at the end, bro. Right when I'm done, man. Thanks everybody for watching. Let me see. Let me get my phone. Maybe I'll host somebody some shit. I guess. Yeah, I'll host somebody tonight. Let me see who I'm gonna host. I host SoCal Sumo. I've seen Sumo come on my stream before. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.